En las redes sociales @FIBA y comparte tus fotos de esta noche usando nuestro hashtag Centrobasket U17. Nos gustaría dar la bienvenida a los árbitros del partido, Carmelo de la Costa de Puerto Rico, Juan Valenzuela de México y Ricardo Rodríguez de Jamaica. Comisionado del partido, Frederick Brown de Bahamas.
We'd like to welcome you to beautiful Mexicali, Mexico, as we get set to see the bronze medal game here at the FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship. There you see the squad from the Dominican Republic who are vying for a medal, the bronze medal, and an opportunity to punch their ticket to the U18 America's Championship. They will take on the side from Costa Rica, who will also be vying for a bronze medal and an opportunity at the U18 Americas in 2022. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Carlin Gay on hand. These two teams have only played once at the youth level. That was at the 2018 Centrobasket U15 Championship in the group phase. The Dominican Republic won that game 82-70. So Costa Rica looking for revenge, as some of the players would have been a part of that team. Now they're at the U17 level. A lot at stake here tonight for both of these squads. There you see head coach Jose Cabrera, the head coach of the Dominican Republic. A close loss yesterday. A little disappointing for the Dominican Republic. They thought they had an opportunity to go to the gold medal match, which we will see later on today between Puerto Rico and Mexico. They lost to Puerto Rico 81-80. Came down to the final possessions in that one. And they would be highly disappointed after the way they've played this week to return home without a medal. Costa Rica, on the other hand, they've had ups and downs. They got blown out yesterday by Mexico. But they're looking to make sure that they leave here on a good note. Off we go. The bronze medal game here at the Centrobasket U17 2021 Championship. And Arce with a three to start things off for Costa Rica. Costa Rica in the home whites. Dominican Republic in the row blue. Going from left to right on your screen. Scores 3-0 if you're just joining us. Game just started here in beautiful Mexicali, Mexico. That ball, last touch, they say about the Dominican Republic, will go the other way with Costa Rica. Costa Rica's path to the bronze medal game. First game of the tournament, they played Aruba. They beat them 93-41. They lost to Puerto Rico in a crucial game, 95-60, as another three banged down by Arce. He has 2 threes in a row from the same spot, and he's smiling, feeling it. Costa Rica beat Panama. That secured the second spot in Group A, as Edwin Daniel gets Dominican on the board, scores 6-2 in favor of Costa Rica. Look out, Arce. Edwin Daniel right on him, not allowing that shot to be triggered. And then Costa Rica's final game before this one, a 114-54 blowout win for Mexico. We'll see them later on in the gold medal game. It wasn't a game indicative of how good Costa Rica is. They're much better than that result, and they're looking to prove it here in the bronze medal game. Mohamed lays it up and in off of the long pass, and that's Dominican's game. They want to get up and down and make this a track meet. For the Dominican Republic, they started off with a win against El Salvador. They lost to Mexico by 10 and blew out Jamaica, and then the 1-point loss yesterday in the semifinal to Puerto Rico, and that has them here in the bronze medal game as Diaz with the nice layup there and ties the score at 6. Travel there is going to be called on Campos. We apologize for the score bug not showing up yet, but it will at some point in the game. 7:59 remaining here in the first quarter. 6-6 is your score. And the Dominican Republic looking to take their first lead of the game after Arce knocked down 2 threes to get Costa Rica going. Diaz stepped out of bounds, so we'll go the other way. Still 6-6 to score. Just under 8 minutes to play here in the first period. Knocking down to 2 threes. A reach and foul there is going to be called on Mohamed. $15 on the shot clock for Costa Rica to work with here on his inbound. Arce. Solis driving in, floater, way off. And Edwin Daniel pulls down the rebound. The leading rebounder in the tournament, Edwin Daniel, averaging 15.8 rebounds per game. He's also a terrific passer. You saw him fling it in there to Diaz. That's going to be called a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Dominican Republic, so we'll stay here. And there you see the score and time remaining here in the first period. 14 on the shot clock for the DR. Daniel, using his size, forces one up. Can't get it to go. Good block out there by Solis. And he finds Arce. He dribbles it up the open court. Arce with the high dribble. Probing baseline. Here's Solis for 3. Can't get it to go, and Mohamed skies for that rebound. And he's quickly pushing the other way. Mohamed right down the lane. Nasir Mohamed, the leading scorer for the Dominican Republic, averaging 17.8 points per game coming into tonight's action. And he gets his first 2 on that layup. Arce for 3. That time he's off. A flat-footed rebound there by Diaz. Mohamed wanting to push again. Mohamed right to the rim. Thought he got fouled. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity here for Costa Rica. Solis over the top of Galicia and got it to go. So Julian Solis now on the scoreboard. Daniel, the floater, in and out. Rebound cleared by Solis. Costa Rica wants to slow it down a little bit. They can't play at the pace that the Dominican Republic want to play at. In fact, not a lot of people in this tournament can. DR want to go 100 miles per hour every time down the floor. Corner three on the way, no good. And Edwin Daniel picks it up. He was looking for an outlet, found it in Mohammed. Here's Galicia. Mohammed directing traffic, skip pass. Three on the way, Mahia, no good. Rebound inside by the leading rebounder in the tournament, Edwin Daniel. He was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. So Edwin Daniel already with 4 rebounds in the game. He has 2 points as well. He's leading the tournament in rebounding, as I said, at 15.8 per game. Also 3.3 dimes. Has struggled from the free throw line, a 35% free throw shooter in the tournament, but he knocks down the first. One of the few players in this tournament averaging a double-double. He's also poured in 11.8 points per game in his first 4 here in Mexicali. Goes 1 of 2 from the line there. Containing him on the backboard is going to be key for Costa Rica tonight. Travel there by Campos, and we'll go back the other way. Approaching the halfway mark of this first quarter. And both teams with much better pacing to start this game than they did yesterday. Costa Rica just really never got out of the gates well. A lot of nerves in that semifinal game against Mexico as Mohammed tees up the 3, left it short. And the Dominican Republic saw them fall behind early. They were down by as many as 12 in the first half to Puerto Rico, and then picked it up and somehow found a 4-point lead going into halftime, and then it was back and forth from there. Galicia for 3. No good. Diaz had the ball on his shoulder, and in the process of trying to corral it, he got fouled. It's just a second team foul for Costa Rica here in the first period. And Edwin Daniel will see an E. And Liberato, number 10 in blue. Mahia for 3. No, that's Galicia, rather. Batista on the glass. Got it stripped by Guerrero, and here is Arce. Arce with the jab step. Floater. Can't get it to go. So he hit his first 2 threes and has missed last couple shots since then. Cooling off. Mahia. Costa Rica in a zone. Cutting there inside is Liberato. Counted in the foul. Liberato's bucket and foul shot will have to wait, as we'll have timeout on the floor. 11-8 the score in favor of the Dominican Republic. 3:53 remaining in the first quarter. So coming out of the timeout, 11-8 your score in favor of the Dominican Republic. It will be Liberato going back to the foul line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play after getting his first bucket in the game. Liberato, a 67% free throw shooter in the tournament, averaging 7 points, just about 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Coming off the bench here in Mexicali for Coach Cabrera. He knocks down the free throw, give him 3 points now. Solis, Guerrero on the cut now. He wanted to pull up, gives it back out to Solis. 5 to shoot. Solis drives inside, using his strength that time. Got even with his defender and was able to kiss it off the glass and in. Reduces the lead to 2. Gives Solis 4 points and counting. Batista on the backdoor cut. Can't get the layup. And here's Solis pulling down the rebound, then got stripped by Liberato. Mejia, tough layup. And an 8-second count here for Costa Rica. You see the pressure by the Dominican Republic. They attack you defensively and force you into tough situations. Just when you try to slow it down, especially in the half court. Arce got caught trying to slow it down too much. Galicia, a wild drive. Mejia for 3 as the shot clock expires. Can't get it to go. Batista on the offensive rebound. It was a long offensive rebound, and Juan Batista galloped his way to the rim for his first 2. Guerrero. Costa Rica's going to need a big night out of him if they're going to stand on the podium a little later on tonight. Solis. Good ball movement on this possession for Costa Rica. Shot is off there. Mejia, that pass is too far for him. And Dominican Republic will turn it over. Nice crossover. Solis for 3. That was opened up by Arce, who did a good job of dribble penetrating that defense. The help defense had to come, and Solis was left with some daylight, and he cans the 3. His first of the night. Nice pass inside Liberato, but Mejia couldn't convert. Batista forced it up and almost got it to fall. He'll go to the line for 2. Juan Batista knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Batista, really the energy guy on this team, has come off the bench, playing under 10 minutes, but his presence has been felt in every game so far. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. Arce. He'll total line for 3. No good. Navar was battling inside there, and Liberato finally comes away with it. Here's the big man, Daniel. Galloping up the court, Navar. Skip pass, this is Batista. Doesn't shoot too many threes, likes to drive. That time he got stripped. Someone put a fork in that basketball. And finally, a kickball is called as Batista tried to get it to Liberato, but he ended up kicking it, and it will go the other way. Costa Rica basketball. Under a minute to play here in the first period. A 4-point game, good pace to it. Matias Mena comes into the game, our 15 in white for Costa Rica. Here's Martinez behind the back dribble, nicely done. And got the roll. Makes it a 2-point game. 2-3 zone for Costa Rica, causing problems for the Dominican Republic now, and they steal it. And Martinez will slow things down. Shot clock, game clock, almost identical. Guerrero thought about the three. Gives it up. Arce will tee it up. No good. Nivar has the leak out from Edwin Daniel, who's fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Good foul there by Arce, not giving up the layup. Forcing Edwin Daniel to go to the line and earn them. Daniel, of course, we know is not the greatest of free throw shooters in this tournament. He's 1 of 2 tonight. 38% overall. It's only the first foul on Arce Soto. Daniel Kane's the first one. Three of 4 from the line tonight for Edwin Daniel. 5 seconds to get a shot off for Costa Rica. Can they do it? Arce for 3. That would have counted had it gone, but it did not. Good closeout there by Edwin Daniel to make it a tough shot. And that's how we'll end the first quarter. 19-15 your score. Dominican Republic in front here in the bronze medal game at the FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship in Mexicali, Mexico. Take a look at some of the shooting percentages from the first 10 minutes of play. After knocking down 3 3-pointers, Costa Rica has gotten cold from 3-point range. The rebounding battle, that's going to be the story all night. 17-7 in favor of the Dominican Republic. They have been a chore to block out for opposing teams. Costa Rica is definitely going to want to do a much better job of blocking out here in the remainder of the game. Here are some of the highlights from the first 10 minutes of play. The score once again is 19-15 in favor of the DR. After one, it's the bronze medal game here at Centrobasket U17 Championship in Mexicali, Mexico. Start of the second quarter here in Mexicali, Mexico, the Centrobasket U17 Championship. Bronze medal game between Dominican Republic and Costa Rica. Costa Rica in the white jerseys, Dominican Republic in the road blue. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Carlin Gay on hand. It's a good start to the game. Both teams showing signs offensively and defensively, but obviously things to clean up. 3 knocked down by Saul Martinez. Makes it a 1-point game. Ever since going to this 2-3 zone, Costa Rica has done a good job defensively, and an offensive foul is called. Nivar will pick up the foul. As he drove in, left his feet to pass it. And Campos stepped in, took it right on the chest. Guerrero. Arce for three. No good. Good save there. This is Arce again. Can't get it to fall. Costa Rica getting the good looks. So Martinez picking up the foul there. It's Edwin Daniel. Batista, he'll pull for two. Hit the side of the rim. And it's vacuumed in for Costa Rica. Offense has dried up for the Dominican Republic in the half court. Arce. Guerrero. Arce with 5 to shoot now. Arce crossing over. Step back two. Too strong, and Edwin Daniel clears. Mohamed, he's so dangerous down the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Batista on the follow. Well, there's where the Dominican Republic could get you in trouble. In the open floor, I definitely like to run. And then if you're not going to box out, guys like Batista, guys like Edwin Daniel, Nivar, they'll all crash the boards. Sloppy play here for Costa Rica. They got to shoot. Martinez for three. Ties the game. And it leads to a timeout from Coach Jose Cabrera, feeling like his team's slipping away in terms of momentum. 21-all is your score. 7:48 to play here in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. In Mexicali, Mexico. Reminder, we have the gold medal game coming up. Mexico, the hosts, taking on Puerto Rico, rematch from the 2019 U17 Centrobasket. But right now, a battle between the Dominican Republic and Costa Rica with the score tied. There's a foul on the jump shot by Mohamed, and that will send him to the line. So Nasir Mohamed filling the stat sheet early, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Been a leading scorer for the Dominican Republic here in the tournament, 17.8 points per game. An efficient free throw shooter at 88%. It's the first. We hear the Costa Rica supporters trying to throw him off his game as Foster Thompson checks into the game, number 20 in white, replacing Guerrero. Full court press by the Dominican Republic out of that timeout. Easily handled there by Costa Rica. Mena wants a screen, gets it. Hesitating with the left-hand dribble. He was hammered, and he'll go to the line. So Matisse Mena, the 16-year-old, 6'2" guard, averaging under 4 points here in the tournament so far. And this is his first free throw attempt. Misses it. He's been playing under 10 minutes in the tournament so far. He did show some signs yesterday against Mexico. Coming off the bench, providing a little bit of a spark. Nothing was going right for Costa Rica in that game against Mexico. But maybe that earned him a little bit more playing time tonight in the bronze medal game. Galicia on the drive. Can't get it to go. Edwin Daniel with another rebound and put back. Edwin Daniel Linares, 7 points and counting. Costa Rica, another 8-second violation and another turnover. And that pressure defense by Dominican Republic. When they want to get going with their press, they are so tough to get by. And this is a good timeout here by Alexis Monge, the head coach of Costa Rica. That's 2 turnovers, or 2 situations where it was close to a turnover with that press. He wants to set up a press break and talk to his team about it. Don't let the game run away from you in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. 25-21 the score. Dominican Republic in front. So a good timeout by Alexis Monge and his squad. Wanted to talk about the press break. Feeling that his team was a little bit nervous and shaky in the half court trying to break that press. It's Dominican basketball here as they inbound. After the 8-second violation. Here's Munoz, Galicia. Edwin Daniel Linares. Diaz, one too many passes, and that goes out of bounds. He had Mohammed wide open for a layup, but the pass was not on target. See if Costa Rica can now break this pressure. Much better. Oh, no. Turnover. Linares showing the handle. Linares to the rim. No good. He thought he got fouled. Play on. Arce. Even after the timeout, it still looks like Costa Rica is a little bit shaky breaking that pressure. Mohammed. Munoz is 3, no good. Cleared by Arce. Arce turning the corner on Mohammed and then threw it away. He thought Saul Martinez was going to cut. Martinez stopped dead in his tracks and the ball went out of bounds. There you see the shooting percentages from both teams. Not exactly lighting it up. Edwin Daniel Linares, that time you can't teach size. Was able to catch it above everyone and put it up and in. Linares then showing his size defensively, coming up with a good protection of the rim. Mohamed, that would have counted had it gone. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. See how quickly the Dominican Republic change ends. If they catch you on the offensive slow trot in transition, they have 2 or 3 blue jerseys going the other way to try and get a layup. Saw the second chance points, all in favor of the DR. 8-0 right now, and Mohamed knocks the first one down. So give Nazir and Mohamed 8 points on the night. Munoz tracking Martinez, and he fouled him. Well, the Dominican Republic got Martinez exactly where they wanted him, right in the corner, using the sideline and the midcourt line as a 3rd and 4th defender as they double teamed, but Munoz a little bit too aggressive, and he picked up the foul there. Galicia will sit, and Navarro will check back in, number 9 in blue for the Dominican Republic. Arce had it poked out of his hands, but he got it back. Now crossing over on Mohamed, the floater. Got it off the glass. Give Fabian 8 points. Turnover there. Costa Rica could string together a couple buckets now if they could beat this pressure. They turn it over again. Nivar right to the rim. Martinez throws it away. This trapping defense. Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Mohamed as he used their arm to hook Arce. But this trapping defense by the Dominican Republic really causing problems now for Costa Rica. As long as the Dominican Republic don't foul, they've been able to get the turnovers. There's the foul on Mena, and that's the foul that's going to put the DR in the penalty. So they'll have situations where Costa Rica will go to the line now on most fouls. Linares arguing his case, saying that he was straight up, not down. Referee having none of it. And Matias Mena will try to slow the chaos down for a second at the foul line for Costa Rica. He missed his first 2 free throws earlier and now make it 3 in a row. And you can see the sigh starting to get in his head a little bit. He would love to see the ball go through the hoop here. Short again. Shrug of the shoulders for Mena. Navar turns the miss into a layup. You can't come back on defense slowly against the Dominican Republic. They'll make you pay, and there's a travel there on Foster Thompson. It's going to be on Edwin Daniel as he plowed into number 13, Victor Campos. Campos slow to get up. Already wearing that tape on the right shoulder, so that hit might not have felt too good. And Edwin Daniel now picking up a couple fouls. It's dangerous. Mena driving in Foster Thompson with the rebound. And oh boy, if this is on Edwin Daniel, we're in big trouble if you're the Dominican Republic. It's a great rebound by Foster Thompson. It is on Edwin Daniel Linares, picking up another foul, and he'll have to sit now. With foul trouble. So an opportunity for Costa Rica to put some pressure on the backboard with one of the best rebounders here in the tournament. Sitting down in foul trouble with 3:55 remaining here in the second period. Foster Thompson can't get it to go. Mena, the putback is good. Munoz gave it away. 3-on-1 opportunity. Arce, good pass to Mena. Mena could not convert, but the layup is there for Saul Martinez, and Costa Rica starting to feel it now here in the second quarter. A little mini spurt for Costa Rica leads to a timeout for Coach Cabrera, and he wants to talk. See Coach Cabrera discussing with his point guard Munoz, backup point guard in the game. There are the leading scorers for Costa Rica: Martinez, Soto. Martinez with 10 points, Soto with 8. Here are some of the highlights from the first quarter and a bit here. It's been a physical game, as you see. That's Mr. Linares, who has been a beast on the glass, already in double figures rebounding. He has 11 rebounds in the game, but the 2 fouls put him on the bench with foul trouble. And that led to the spurt that we're on now for Costa Rica. Well, the winner of this game not only gets the bronze medal, they'll also punch their ticket to the U18 2022 America's Championship in June. The top 3 teams here from the U17 Centrobasket will make it to the U18's Americas. We already have 2 teams qualified, and they will be playing a little later on. That's Puerto Rico and Mexico. They've qualified, taken step 1 to get to the U18 America's Championship. Now they'll want to get gold. Mexico will look to make it 2 in a row after winning their first goal at the U17 Centrobasket in Puerto Rico 2 years ago. Puerto Rico looking for revenge to try and win the medal in Mexico and spoil the party. Out of the timeout, Nivar with the lay in there. It's a good pass by Arce, but the jump shot by Campos does not fall. And they say last touch by Costa Rica. 3:02 remaining here in the first half. It's been a back and forth affair. Dominican Republic leading by 5. Next 3 minutes is going to be so important. Who can take momentum into half? Mahia inside, and a nice move. Good footwork there by Nunez. Nunez now comes up with the steal in the backcourt. Arce touched it last. Stay here with 21 on the shot clock for the DR. One of the adjustments in the second half is going to have to be for Costa Rica how they attack this pressure defense by the Dominican Republic. They have struggled with it. Lucky to only be down by 7. Offensive foul. Nunez was not set when he made that screen. And Campos, who's getting beat up tonight, taking another hot shot there, but well earned. That it will feel a little bit better for the winner of this game to walk home with a medal. Munoz slows things back down. And wants Nunez for a screen, rejects it. That's Munoz with the floater. touched every part of the rim and got down. Mejia comes up with a nice steal there. Nivar right to the rim. Was more concerned about getting the contact instead of the layup. Had he gone in for the layup, he might have gotten an and one opportunity here. Liberato will sub into the game for Diaz. The foul is on Matisse Mena. And Nivar, one of the super subs for the Dominican Republic in the game. Nothing but nylon on that first free throw. Nivar goes 1 of 2 from the line. Campos, cross-court pass. Those passes are so dangerous. Mena forced it up, couldn't get it to go. He thought he was fouled. And Mejia will push the other way. Mejia right down the lane. That's going to be an offensive foul, no basket. Great defense there by Foster Thompson. Mejia a little bit out of control on that layup attempt. And Foster Thompson read that all the way. Minute 34 here remaining in the first half. Lead is 10. Martinez. Now looking for help picking up his dribble by the foul line. Foster Thompson. He'll put it on the deck. Martinez with the jab step, showing the handle, 10 to shoot. He wants a screen, gets it from Foster Thompson. The pick and roll action. Foster Thompson was hammered. It's a blocking foul, and he'll go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Well, Nunez came into the game for Edwin Daniel Linares, who was in foul trouble with 2 fouls, and Nunez has picked up 2 fouls of his own. So the bigs from the Dominican Republic now, both in foul trouble, as we see Foster Thompson toe the line for 2 free throws. First one not good. Foster Thompson only a 40% free throw shooter here in Mexicali. Second one does fall, though. Munoz slowing things down, which is rare for the DR. Mejia for 3. Indeed! It's a great job for the Dominican Republic closing this half with a lot of momentum and trying to extend the lead. Another turnover for Costa Rica. Miscommunication there between Foster Thompson and Campos. Liberato. Mejia. Using a Liberato screen. Now Liberato turns. Good hesitation dribble. Munoz. He'll tee up a 3. Left it short. And Arce will pull down the rebound. Campos. Mena. Deep 3. That's way off. Lands in the hands of Nunez. Mejia to the rim. Missed the layup. He avoided the charge. A lazy pass there. Nivar picks it up and got the 2. Almost another steal for Nivar. Mena at the horn. Can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end the second quarter. Well, a large spurt at the end of the second quarter by the Dominican Republic. And their largest lead of the game. Here you see the shooting percentages for both teams. The Dominican Republic, 57% from 2. Rebounding highly in favor of the Dominican Republic, using their size, 29-17. Steals starting to mount up. There's the top scorers. Martinez, 10. Arce Soto with 8. Solis was quiet after a first quarter outburst, and then balanced scoring across the board for the Dominican Republic. So after the first 20 minutes, it's Dominican Republic up 45-31 over Costa Rica in the third place bronze medal game here at the Centrobasket U17 Championship from beautiful Mexicali, Mexico. It's half. We'll be back with second half action in just a moment.
Recuerda seguirnos en las redes sociales @FIBA y comparte fotos de esta noche usando nuestro hashtag Centrobasket U17.
Moments away from the second half here in the bronze medal game and the 2021 Centrobasket U17 championship in Mexicali, Mexico. 45-31 the score in favor of the Dominican Republic over Costa Rica. It was a close first quarter, just a 4-point game after the first quarter. Costa Rica battling with the Dominican Republic, and then the DR blew the game open late in that second quarter and now lead by 14. Dominican Republic in the row blue will start the ball to kick off this second half. Going from right to left on your screen, Costa Rica in the home white. Glad you can join us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Carlin Gay on the call. Bronze medal game and also an opportunity to punch their ticket to the U18 Americas Championship in 2022. That tournament will be played in June. We don't know where it will be yet, but we know we'll be having it in June of 2022. There's a steal on the inbound by Munoz. And a nice pass, finding Liberato. Well, the pressure defense by the Dominican Republic has really changed the game, and you see another turnover now from Costa Rica. Dominican Republic, they lead by 16. Navarre for three, no good. Rebound, Liberato. The offensive rebounds has also been an issue for Costa Rica. Mahia, the floater, can't get it to go. And Nunez had a chance. And finally, Costa Rica get over half. Solis, who has finally come back into the game after having a strong first quarter, very quiet in the second quarter, gets the first points here in the second half for Costa Rica. He has 9. Munoz rattles home the jump shot. Three on the way, too strong, and cleared by Nunez. Navarre. He'll get it back. No look pass. Liberato from the corner for three. Can't get it to go. It was slapped out. Another offensive rebound for the Dominican Republic. And 10 on the shot clock. Munoz wants to screen. Gets one from Nunez. This is Mahia for three. No good. Foster Thompson vacuums it in. Ball stripped right out of Arce's hands. And Liberato lays it up and in. Martinez trying the crossover. Ooh, and Munoz thought he had the turnover there. It will stay here with 14 on the shot clock. Arce will sit. Replacing him is Calderon, number 1 in white. He'll inbound here now. Ball stolen by Munoz. Got back by Solis. 4 to shoot. Calderon for 3. Got it to go. His first shot is a three-pointer. And he needed that. So did Costa Rica. Let's see if Calderon could spark them now. He has some size at the guard position. Be able to see over some of those double teams. Chance of defense coming in from the Costa Rica bench. Mahia. Good ball movement. Nunez. Easy layup. Calderon calling a set. Martinez working hard to get the basketball. Finally got it. Now he'll drive. Lost control of it. Vacuumed in by Nunez. Mahia will push the other way. And now it's poked out of his hands by Martinez, who did a good job of hustling back to stop that break. Now he'll slow it down. Solis. Rejected by Nunez. It'll stay here. 14 on the shot clock. Another steal. Liberato, 2-on-1 opportunity. Crossing over. Oh, what a move by Liberato. Gliding to the rim for 2. Give him 9 points. He started the game on the bench. but was inserted to the second half starting lineup and paying dividends so far for Coach Cabrera. Here he is with another rebound, the baseball pass. And Munoz will lay it up after Mejia finds him unselfishly. Munoz clapping in the face of Martinez, getting in his defensive stance. Largest lead of the game for the Dominican Republic. Solis. High arcing floater, no good. Nunez was looking for a leaker and turned it over. Campos puts it on the deck, driving. Good block there by Nunez. Liberato for two. The Dominican Republic has just sucked the energy right out of this game with their airtight defense. Tried to clean it up and missed. 2 point-blank layups there for the DR, and they couldn't finish it. Liberato comes away with it, and he'll make no mistake. And that's going to lead to a timeout. This game is blown wide open here in the third quarter. It is all the Dominican Republic. They lead 61-36 with 4:28 remaining in the third period. Well, it was a heartbreaking loss in the semifinals for the Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico, losing by 1. And sometimes when that happens, you wonder if the team will get up enough to play their best game in the gold or the third place game. And the Dominican Republic are doing just that. Getting out to a 61-36 lead here in the third period and really putting the clamps down defensively on Costa Rica. Vivar, the front court. Cross court pass to Mejia, and he lays it in. Solis. Guerrero, he's been quiet tonight. His floater no good. Rebound Nunez. Munoz calling out a set. Mejia for three. In and out, and Solis will vacuum it in. Calderon hit a three-pointer earlier in this quarter. That's been about the only scoring we've seen from Costa Rica in this second half. Martinez stepped back and rattled it home. Assertive move that time by Saul Martinez. He has 12 points. Vivar open for three. Missed it. Guerrero picks it up. Calderon. Martinez. Solis rejects the screen. Martinez, good jab step. In the corner, it's Calderon. He has 5 to shoot now. Solis, that's a 2. No good, and Nunez will clear. And quickly the other way, Liberato. He got undercut in the layup. No whistle coming. And numbers here for Costa Rica, but they didn't take advantage of it. Calderon surveying, now drives. Oh, pretty move by Calderon. Calderon playing about 6 minutes per game for Costa Rica, not averaging a ton of time on the court so far in this tournament, but here in the third quarter, knocked down a 3 and then a nice drive to give him 5 points. Martinez in the front court. Guerrero. Double comes. Martinez rejected by Nunez. Another leak out. Liberato takes it himself. 65-40 your score as the Dominican Republic putting on a show here in the third place game. Solis for 3. No good. And it's going to be another layup. Munoz penetrating. Nivar. Mejia. Liberato. Great ball movement by the Dominican Republic, and it leads to a layup for Liberato. He thought he was fouled on it. No whistle coming. 17 and counting for Liberato. It's a 27-point lead. Very clean third quarter, no fouls yet. 30 seconds remaining in the period. A 3 Martinez is no good, and Nunez vacuums it in. Munoz slipped on the center court logo. He'll get it back. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Dominican Republic just passing it around. Now they'll attack. Munoz for 3. Indeed. What a third quarter performance by the Dominican Republic. They won that third quarter 25-9, and they lead by 30. 70-40, 10 minutes away from wearing bronze around their neck here at the Centrobasket U17 Championship in Mexicali. Here are the shooting percentages. A lot of layups for Dominican Republic in that period. Rebounding, of course, in favor of the Dominican Republic. That was the story coming into this one. How would Costa Rica be able to control the Dominican Republic on the boards? Dominican Republic with 11 offensive rebounds. Centrobasket U17 Championship. Dominican Republic leads 70-40. Costa Rica will inbound to start the fourth quarter. They are wearing the white jerseys going from left to right. Dominican in the road blue. Carlin Gay on the call. Glad you can join us wherever you are, however you're doing so. A reminder, we have one more game coming up tonight with an 8:30 local time tip. It is for the gold medal. It's Mexico, the host nation, taking on Puerto Rico. Mexico looking to make it 2 medals, gold medals in a row here at the Centrobasket U17 championship. It's actually a rematch from the 2019 edition, where Mexico came away with a 5-point win over Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico looking for revenge. They got past this tough Dominican Republic squad yesterday by 1 point. And they will love to spoil the party in Mexico tonight. But Mexico are the favorites of the tournament. They have looked great, have not lost a single game. Neither has Puerto Rico. So it's shaping up to be an incredible final. But we have 9 minutes remaining in this one. It's going to be a coronation for the Dominican Republic, who will stand on the podium here in Mexico after putting on a terrific performance here in this bronze medal game. And really a great performance throughout the entire championship weekend. Their only loss coming to the hands of Mexico, and they've been the only team to play Mexico close. Lost to Mexico by 10 points. It's the closest game Mexico has had. They played Puerto Rico to a 1-point game, and you'd have to wonder, in an emotional loss like that to Caribbean. Tonight in the third place game and play their best basketball, and they've done just that. Putting on a clinic defensively. Alcantara in the game for the first time, number 2 in blue. Ibar. Jimenez, he's also in the game for the first time, number 7 in blue. Alcantara was fouled by Campos. So I'll put the shot clock back to 14 seconds for the Dominican Republic. Nunez, good footwork and patience to find the layup inside. Squeezing between 2 defenders. He has 6 points. Got inserted into the game because Edwin Daniel Linares was in foul trouble, and Nunez did a good job of picking up and anchoring the defense and making sure that he gobbled up the rebounds that Linares, the leading rebounder in this tournament, would normally get. Jimenez. Vivar pulls for 2. No good. Campos with the rebound. Corner 3, no good. From Saul Martinez. Jimenez. Nunez for 3. Good. So the big man stepping out and showing the range. (82-42). 6:35 away from the Dominican Republic punching their ticket to the U18. A bucket and a foul there by Martinez, and he let out a scream afterwards. It's been that kind of night for Costa Rica. A lot of frustration there. Martinez has an opportunity for an and 1 here. The Dominican Republic will be moving on to the U18 Americas Championship, which will be played in 2022 in June. They'll also take home a bronze medal here at the U17 Centrobasket. and they'll make it 2-0 over Costa Rica in youth events. They played in the 2018 Centrobasket U15 championship in the group phase. And Dominican Republic beat Costa Rica 82-70 in that game. This score line is not going to be anywhere close to that. This has been all Dominican Republic tonight. Juan Batista into the game. There he is on the jump shot. Got it. Solis, no good. Offensive rebound by Hernandez. Kicks it out. Arce for three. He started the game with 2 triples and had a little bit of a pep to his step, but has since run into the pressure defense from the DR, and that quickly ended. Munoz. Juan Batista, he's fouled on the drive. There's only 1 shot on the shot clock left. It's a little bit of a bailout there by Costa Rica. Didn't look like Juan Batista had much. Shot clock will reset back to 14. Jimenez. He'll pull for 2. Got it. Line drive 2 for Jimenez. Another steal on the inbound. It's Batista putting it up and in. If you think they're going to let up, they're not. The pressure is there, and they're going to try and score as many buckets as they can as Foster Thompson goes crashing into Alcantara. He was holding his left leg. Good sportsmanship there by Juan Batista. Coming over to make sure he was okay. His first free throw was good. Second one no good. Liberato will pull down the rebound. Munoz gave it away. Really dangerous pass. He was a little greedy there. Trying to end up with another layup. Martinez tees up the 3 from the corner. No good. And Liberato picks it up. Here's Juan Batista. Good jab step. Batista. Oh, what a tough move and tough layup. Juan Batista, the energy guy off the bench for this team. Can do a little bit of everything, can score, can rebound, can really defend. He's been a big part for Dominican Republic securing a bronze medal here in Mexico. That shot fell short. Go out of bounds. 4:14 remaining in the game. And Coach Jose Cabrera should be proud the way his team came out and played tonight. They were motivated right from the outset and really clamped down coming out of the halftime locker room. This was a 4-point game after the first quarter, and it was a 14-point game at half. And then the game blew wide open in the third period as Jimenez knocks down a 3. This will be a learning experience for the young men playing for Costa Rica. There's just another level to get to when you're talking about trying to secure a bronze medal here at the Centrobasket Championship. Batista was trying to Euro step his way down the lane, lost control of it, but did get it back. Now he's in the corner, jab steps. Oh, what a wraparound pass by Batista. Finding Alcantara there, and Alcantara will go to the line to earn the foul shots there. But Batista, whew, gorgeous look. So One thing about this Dominican Republic team, you enjoy watching them play basketball because they play defense hard, they crash the glass hard, and they're also supremely unselfish. Averaging 25 assists in the tournament. And they're right out their average for the tournament, 93 points on average. Alcantara could push them over that if he makes one free throw. Other scores around the tournament today, we had the 7-8 classification game. El Salvador walking away with a 73-59 win over Aruba. El Salvador played tough and had a tough task in Group B, dealing with Mexico and this Dominican Republic team. And they'd be happy to go home with one victory here, finishing 7th at the U17 Centrobasket Championship. And in the 5th place game, it was Panama with the win over Jamaica, 82-76. So Panama finishing in 5th spot. Costa Rica will finish in 4th, and Dominican Republic will finish in 3rd. And we'll find out who will finish in 1st. Coming up next, Mexico and Puerto Rico at 8:30 local time here in Mexicali. Jim will be rocking for sure on a Sunday night. Batista got hammered. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. It's a fun week of basketball for all 8 teams involved. They had 2 tasks. One trying to win a medal, but the second was trying to punch their ticket to the U18 Americas Championship in 2022. The Dominican Republic will do just that, and they'll join Puerto Rico and Mexico, who are already there. So the 2022 U18 Americas Championship shaping up to be a good one. When you have a team like Dominican, Mexico, and Puerto Rico already involved, it should be great. $11 points. Bench points, see it on the screen there, 69-12. Very deep team is the Dominican Republic. It's one of their advantages, something that they can take to the U18s. They're a very deep team, and they can defend as well as anyone in the Americas. There you see Munoz checking out of the game, high-fiving everyone and hugging the staff. Very happy and very proud of the effort he and his team have made here in the bronze medal game. Deep 3, Jimenez knocks it down. Raul Jimenez from Steph Curry range with under 2 to play in the game. Juan Batista had eyes on another steal. Ivar got his hands in there, but then gave it back. A 3 on the way, cashed in. Batista. No good. Offensive rebound is there for Lionel Nunez. 100 points on the night for Dominican Republic. 11 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for Nunez. Off the bench, that is, too. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay here with 7 on the shot clock for Costa Rica. What a great tournament for the Dominican Republic, as they're a minute away from officially winning the bronze medal here at the 2021 Centrobasket U17 Championship. They finished second in Group B, only losing to Mexico. They were able to beat El Salvador 114-58. That was a dominant performance. They played Mexico in their second game. It was a tight one, but they lost to Mexico by 10, 77-67. And then they needed a win to secure their spot in the semifinal. And they were able to beat Jamaica 103-67. And then in the semifinals, they lost to Puerto Rico by 1. But no one will be talking about that after this one. And they'll maybe get an opportunity to see Puerto Rico at the U18s Americas and try to avenge that loss. But they'll be smiling tonight after tonight's performance. 21 seconds away from a dominant victory going in the record books. Dominican Republic will just dribble it up here. Doubt they will take a shot. And as they dribble it out, these young men are now a part of history here at Centrobasket. A bronze medal win for the Dominican Republic, 102-54 over Costa Rica. Congratulations to the Dominican Republic. Coach Jose Cabrera and his squad are taking home bronze in 2021. Well, a dominant performance here in the bronze medal game. There you see some of the numbers from the 102-54 victory over Costa Rica for the Dominican Republic. And they're going to celebrate on the logo here, rebounding the story. Liberato leading all scorers. Martinez with 19 for Costa Rica. And it's time to dance. Coach Cabrera and his squad get the bronze, and they're on their way to the U18 Americas in 2022. What a performance for these young men. One of the best defensive teams in the Americas, and they showed it here tonight. Celebrate, young men. They are your bronze medal winners. A reminder, we have the gold medal game coming up, 8:30 local time. Mexico, Puerto Rico, gold medal on the line, a rematch from 2019. We'll see you then. Hope you can join us. But once again, congratulations to the Dominican Republic. You see them celebrating their bronze medal game and a bronze medal win. And they enter the history books here at Centrobasket U17 Championship. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you for the gold medal game shortly.